everybody's voices today are equal. What's really important for us today is that we feel like a team collectively working on an agenda together, and our agenda is very much how we think about physical activity, physical inactivity, the inequalities that people face across Cornwall in this agenda, and how we really think about how we need to approach this work differently if we're really going to reframe what physical activity means for people in Cornwall.
We've kind of made an early commitment into some organisations that we've got a long relationship with, and they do still have an important role to play. But the exciting bit is really coming now about making a similar size investment into places and into communities to respond to those needs. As a collective, we've got to make some really brave and tough decisions here about choosing really where in Cornwall do we want to put our shoulder behind, where do we want to put our collective resources and effort. The job's just got bigger, but even more important.
Are we fully engaging and utilising all of the advocacy opportunities that exist?
We need programs where we bring together health professionals, carers, who's engaged in the everyday lives of those people. So this group can come up with strategies, but it's the engagement process that will lead to the long-term outcomes.
When you go back where you had PE on your timetable, where actually we're moving every single, like someone said down there, it's in our DNA to move.
Do you look at physical activity through a lens of nostalgia? Oh, remember when we used to play rounders? Or the next person goes, oh, remember when they made us play rounders, right?
People were born to move and engage. And when we talk about winning hearts and minds, maybe it's really about understanding the habit was there, but we've sort of beaten it out of ourselves. So the communities we build have to enable people to move more easily rather than thinking it's about changing the individual's behaviour alone.
You can't tell people what they're going to do. It doesn't work. You motivate people through the things that they're interested in, and they may not even realise that it's physical activity when they're doing it, and that's all good too.
Maybe an approach if we're looking at our local organisations in putting physical activity into clubs and organisations that already exist rather than creating new ones.
Yes. If you want to make activity sustainable in the long term, if you want people to start doing an activity and then carry on with it, communities are absolutely key.
It's a room full of quite similar people with similar thoughts and similar ideas and coming from quite similar backgrounds. And I think I'm particularly aware that I'm not sure how well represented the communities who we're interested in, I'm not sure how well represented they are in this room today. So that voice needs to come into the conversation.
You could suddenly get landed with a bill with your mortgages going up by £500, your energy bills going up by £200. Suddenly all those kind of aspirations might go out the window because what you need to do is work out how you're going to pay those bills.
We've all got a part to play in creating the right environment for people to be active, creating the right stories to inspire people, and then plan together. That means that we can all contribute something. So no one agency or one individual, it's part of a collective movement to really change and sort of celebrate the benefits of physical activity.
As we think about the next phase of our work going forward, which will be much more about really getting under the skin of what's going on in communities, we really want to make sure we do that in a way which is connected and integrated into existing work and a part of what goes on already across Cornwall as opposed to apart from it.